All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rob St. Clair. This is Micah Christenson. It is great to see you again.
Good to see you too, man. It feels like yesterday we were sitting right here, or standing here in the hallway, enjoying a nice little weekend of VNL, and excited to be here and do it again.
Lots changed, in a sense, because now you guys went and qualified for the Olympics. You've now named an Olympic roster, and as far as we know, men's or women's, you're the only team to have already done that, which I personally love. And we just talked to John just now about all the benefits that there are to doing that. From your perspective, now heading back for, this is what, your third?
Yes. Yeah.
What benefit is it for you and now your Olympic teammates to know that you're going, to know that who's representing the team in Paris this early?
I think every situation is different, right? In this situation with our team, I think the coaching staff had a pretty good idea of what team was going to go regardless of how, these first few weeks in VNL would have gone. And so I think it makes a lot of sense, and it frees everyone up to invest in the Olympic timing, let's say. Yeah. Like, we have things that we got to work out. We're not trying to play our best volleyball now in this particular moment, which would be great, but we don't want to play it now. To try to make the team, right? We're not trying to make the team to play the best now. We're trying to invest in being the best team in the Olympics.
So with that in mind, your team and kind of maybe even the federation decided to send a completely different group week one and allow you guys to not have to fly across the world and back, and to get those 2 really valuable weeks of training, even with John back at home. I'm assuming that was part of kind of the calculation of the Olympic timeline. What do you think were the benefits? Like, what do you think you guys got out of the last 2 weeks of training back in Anaheim?
Oh, just, we're all coming back from our pro seasons, so obviously a little beat up, but also just haven't played together in a while. And so when we're able to really rep some stuff out in practice in a controlled setting, hopefully we'll be a little bit cleaner than what we would have been if we're just kind of putting ourselves on the court and figuring it out as we go, which we would have been okay with because we've played together for so long. But those extra controlled reps, I think, go a long way for us, especially springboarding this journey into the Olympics.
You mentioned you guys have played together for so long. This is maybe, depending on who Brazil sends, but off the top of my head, probably the oldest group on average that's going to go to the Olympics. What are maybe some pros and maybe even some cons to that, let's put it as experience?
Yeah, I think they're pretty self-explanatory. Pros are, we've played together for a long time. We've been in some big moments together, and both won and lost some big moments. So we know how to handle them and respond in different ways. And then the cons are we're just old. It takes us a little more time to recover. But I think with that experience comes a lot of knowledge on how the body works and your personal body works. So we've got a great team behind us, and I think we're all also very mature in order to manage that.
So this week, Argentina, Italy, Serbia, Canada. That's at least 3, maybe even 4 Olympic-level opponents. What does a successful week this week look like for you guys, whether it's results or figuring things out or whatever it might be?
That's a tough question. I think the kind of cliche answer is to play the best volleyball we can at this moment in our journey. And I think if we do that, then we'll win some games. And so it's a little bit tough to say, we want to win or we want to play good volleyball, but I think both of those go hand in hand. So we're going to try to play some good volleyball.
Well, I was hoping you would say beat Canada for Rob's sake, but we'll get to that later in the week.
Actually, P.S., beat Canada for Rob's sake.
Yeah, that's what we need to hear. Hear that, Everett? All right, thank you, Micah.
Canada's looking good, man. Watching them practice right now.
They're getting ready. Yeah, they qualified out of nowhere last fall, and they're going to be legit.
Cool little run.
Thanks for the time, buddy. Good luck tomorrow. Can't wait to watch you guys.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure, man.
Thanks. Go get some rest.
Yes, sir.